Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's McBain boys basketball JV game against the Kingsley Stags here in McBain. I am Kyle Culp, joined by
Devin Camphouse, and we should have some great games here for you tonight. As always, McBain is a great team. I don't really know anything about Kingsley, but they won a state championship in football, so they've probably got some pretty good athletes.
It's going to be Drew Hamilton jumping for the Ramblers and number 4, Trevor Susan jumping for the Stags.
So just looking right now, it's already pretty clear McBain's got a massive size advantage for this JV game. And just gotta wait for some stuff to be mopped up and we should be good to go.
Tip is won by the Ramblers, so they're going to start on offense. First, you've got Haverkamp over to Rodenbaugh. McBain going to look to settle into their offense early. Pass stolen by the Stags. It's going the other way.
Shot is blocked. It's going to be McBain ball. I don't think I saw that right. It looked like it was blocked from McBain, but I'll take it.
It's going to be Haverkamp bringing the ball up for the Ramblers. Brunick. Pollington, 3 up, and good. First points on the board for the Ramblers. That's number 42, Kason Pollington for 3.
Pass down low, ball stolen. Oh! Almost had the fast break, just couldn't corral the ball. And that leads to an easy layup for the Stags.
That is number 10, Brody Wolf, on the basket for Kingsley. McBain played good defense, but a turnover in transition led to an open bucket for Kingsley. The out of bounds last touch by the Stags. McBain gonna keep possession.
Looks like Kingsley's going with a zone defense and JV team wasn't right to adjust to it. And some confusion from the officials, but they make the right decision and give it back to McBain.
It's Haverkamp. Dribbles to his left. Pollington gets it out of the trap. Cross-court pass from Rodenbaugh. Pollington pump fakes. Ball down low from Hamilton. Bucket, good tough move there to get to the bucket by number 5, Drew Hamilton, the sophomore.
Driving baseline, and good defense by the Ramblers, forcing a turnover on the fast break. I believe that is Hamilton with a nice reverse layup. No, that is Haverkamp. I have not done this in a long time.
The Ramblers playing good defense so far. So number 3, Dance in possession, gets the ball down low. That's Wolf, pump fakes, has nowhere to go with it, finds an open man. Shot no good, rebounded by Brunick. It's going to be Haverkamp bringing the ball up for the Ramblers. Ball tipped.
Oh.
Kingsley recovers. Bringing it the other way is Dreves.
Good pass to the outside. 3, air ball. Rebounded by number 12, Trent Brunick, and McBain's going to take it back down the court and set up the offense.
Brunick. Pass loose, stolen by Kingsley, going the other way. It's a 3-on-3.
Good steal by Brunick. Pass back up, and easy layup for the Stags.
Very sloppy from both teams so far. Unforced turnovers on both sides that McBain really needs to settle down here in their offense. It's Hamilton up to Rodenbaugh. Pollington, far side, 3 up, and good.
That's the second 3 for Pollington today. Looks like he's got the hot hand. Probably going to keep going to him in that corner, especially with his zone defense.
Hope he's getting some oven mitts for Christmas with his hot hands. Ball in the post, back up to number 5, Dreves. That's Dance. Shot up, no good, rebounded by Hamilton.
I think that's the second air ball we've seen today. They're just off to a little bit of a cold start. Another one for Pollington. Another one goes in. I don't think this zone defense is working too well for Kingsley. I think Pollington's liking it. Oh, that's going to be a kicked ball violation. Ball's going to stay down here with Kingsley.
It's going to be number 5, Tucker Dreves, to inbound for the Stags. Gets it in. He'll get it back up to Lewis. Looks to drive, going baseline. Good help from the Ramblers. Shot up and good.
Good ball movement there from the Stags.
Rodenbaugh. Back to Haverkamp. Jab steps, drives, kicks. Pollington back to Haverkamp. Brunick wants the ball down low. It's going to be tipped and stolen by the Stags. It's going to be Dreves bringing it the other way.
And foul there on Pollington. It's going to be on the floor. That's going to be his first. It's going to be staying down here with Kingsley.
It's going to be number 12, Gavin Lewis, to inbound for the Stags.
Haverkamp playing aggressive defense there. But this time they get the steal, and it's for Rodenbaugh. Gets the easy fast break layup. And McBain's defense is doing a great job so far.
3 minutes left in this first quarter. McBain is up 15-6. Stags in possession. It's Lewis, guarded by Rodenbaugh, drives to his left. Ball stolen by Hamilton in transition. Shot up and good. Sends the Ramblers lead to 11.
There's plenty of fast break opportunities right now for the Ramblers. Kingsley is a little sloppy with the ball right now, and McBain defense taking full advantage.
If you're the Kingsley coach, this may be a time you want to take a timeout. As shot up, no good. Brunick comes out with it. Kingsley just looking sloppy. Might need a timeout to calm the offense down and prevent the McBain lead from getting any bigger, as we see Rodenbaugh for 3.
And there's a timeout from Kingsley. Well warranted. McBain's already put up 20 in the first 6 minutes of the game. Score's going to be 20-6.
And into that timeout, checking in for the Ramblers is going to be number 24, Braden Winkle, the freshman. Looks like it's going to be Rodenbaugh taking the first break on the bench. It's going to be number 5, Tucker Dreves, a sophomore. Playing point guard for the Stags, bringing it up. Looking to cut the lead down. It's Dance. Screen from Wolf. Over to Susan. Good backdoor cut from Dreves. Weren't able to get him the ball. Dance. Up to Wolf. McBain playing good defense. Winkle falls for a pump fake. Shot up, no good. Rebound and bucket good by number 3, Tyler Dance. Drew Hamilton was not able to secure the board. Dance came down with it and got the shot up and in.
And poor defense by the Stags on that one. Not picking up the point guard as he was taking up the ball, leaving him wide open for three. But we have an offensive foul underneath. I did not catch who that was on.
The basket's going to be good from Haverkamp. The foul is going to be on number 12, Trenton Brunick. Looked like number 1, Andrew George, the freshman, checked in for the Stags. Ball.
And almost another steal for the Ramblers. Really active in these passing lanes right now. I don't think Kingsley is getting accustomed to his speed.
Checking in for the Ramblers is going to be the sophomore, number 22, Thomas Maloney, giving Kaysen Pollington a break on the bench. Ball inbounded to Dreves, guarded by Haverkamp. Going to get a screen from Hartgerink. It's George, guarded by Winkle. Uses a screen, driving to his left. Wants the ball down low, gets it up to Hartgerink. Shot from Wolf, up, and it's going to be no good off the suspension cables. McBain will take over with 50 seconds left in the first quarter.
McBain's fairly effectively dominated this quarter so far. Oh, we have a tip out of bounds, going to stay down here with McBain. Supposed to be going to Braden Winkle, but good defense by the Stags to knock it out.
Winkle inbounds it to Haverkamp. 35 seconds on the clock. It's Winkle. McBain looking to use as much time as possible. Hamilton's going to drive, drops a defender. Shot no good, rebounded by Dance. Wolf bringing it the other way, 24 seconds left.
We got about, and he made it back now. Oh, travel on the Stags. Gonna go back to McBain. We got about 17 seconds left here in the first quarter. McBain has a great opportunity to extend this lead even more and keep the ball out of the hands of the Stags.
Checking in for the Stags, freshman number 2, Barrett Bilas. It's gonna be Haverkamp bringing the ball up the floor. 10 seconds left. Gets the ball to Winkle. Hamilton, 5 seconds. Haverkamp fakes a pass down low. Drive, shot up at the buzzer, no good.
That was extremely close. That was a good move by Haverkamp to get into the open space. Just couldn't find his balance on the shot.
So at the end of the first quarter, your score is McBain 23, Kingsley 8.
And we are back here for a second quarter. McBain's up 23-8 so far in this, starting the second quarter of this JV game. Stags so far have not had an answer to this offense or the defense from the Ramblers.
It's going to be the Stags in possession to start this second quarter. It's Dreves, guarded by Haverkamp. Drives to his left, have to pick up his dribble. It's Bilas. Uses a screen. Number 11, Hartgerink. Drives, backs down. It's going to be called for a travel. McBain's going to take over. Checking in for the Stags, it's going to be sophomore, number 20, Alex Figueroa.
And a little delay. to go. It's going to be Haverkamp bringing it up for the Ramblers.
Winkle down low to Hamilton, back to Winkle. Pass going to be tipped but recovered by Brunick. Pass stolen by Dreves. McBain a little sloppy coming out of the break. It's Dreves the other way, going to the hoop. Shot up, no good. Winkle tried to take the charge. He'll be called for a blocking foul. Dreves is going to go to the line to shoot 2. First free throw of the game for either side. Shot up, no good. Kingsley currently down 15 points, 23-8. At the beginning part of the second quarter, Dreves, second free throw up, and no good. Ball tipped up. Brunick comes down with it after it almost got tipped back into the hoop. Haverkamp going to the hoop, shot up, and good. Great job there from Colton Haverkamp to break the trap, get to the hoop, and get the bucket up and in.
Seems like everything that Kingsley tries on defense has been failing at this point. Started off with zone, still in the zone really, but they're trying to trap out of it, and McBain's just getting a lot of easy points against this Kingsley defense. That was a bit lucky. And that time Kingsley defense is able to do the job. They're able to rush the McBain offense and force a turnover.
Kingsley really needs to take advantage of those turnovers by McBain. It's going to be Dreves. Goes to his left. It's Dance. Passes to the corner. Bilas back to Dance. And he will go out of bounds before getting the ball back in. Checking in for the Ramblers is going to be number 25, Brody Skierbeck, the freshman. He's going to give Haverkamp a break. Hamilton.
Yep. Looks like Kingsley's going out with the full court press now. That's going to be a moving screen on the Ramblers. That's going to be number 12, Tryon Brunick, who's getting the call. I don't think you can really argue that one. You can try, I guess, but that was pretty obvious.
Checking back in for the Ramblers is going to be number 34, Josh Rodenbaugh. Going to give Brunick a break on the bench after he just got his second foul of the game. Good defensive pressure there from Maloney. It's Figueroa. Kicks out. Shot up from Wolf. No good. Maloney. Rebound. Taking it the other way.
Way to weave through the defense for Maloney. Working his way all the way down to draw the foul.
You may think Thomas Maloney grew up playing with a loom the way he was weaving in and out of the defense there.
He very much looks like a football player while he's out there playing basketball. He's very great, very graceful. And we got a tip. Winkle brings it back.
Good move there from Braden Winkle to beat the press. Maloney, Rodenbaugh in the high post. Skierbeck, pump fakes. Passes to Hamilton. Rodenbaugh, 3, up, and in.
I don't think McBain's missed a single 3 all night.
They have been deadly from beyond the line tonight. That extends McBain's lead to 20 with 5:35 left in the second quarter.
They got to miss at some point. And we got out of bounds on the Stags. Good defense again by the Ramblers.
Checking in for the Ramblers, going to be number 44, freshman Max Ealing.
I think at this point we might see the entire Ramblers roster here in the first half. Rodenball is able to split the press for a little bit, but lost control of the ball, and it's going to go back to Kingsley.
It's Dreves in possession for the Stags. Passes to his right. It's Bilas into the post. Figueroa has to get the shot up, and it's in. Good defense there from Rodenball. Figueroa still able to get the bucket to fall.
And here we go with the trap again. Rodenball is able to split it. Good pass down low. And tough layup. That one is no good. Recovered by the Stags.
Ealing just took a little bit too long there to gather himself, allowing the defense to get back in a position to defend the shot. It's going to be number 12, Lewis, guarded by Maloney. Looking to drive to his right. Ball tipped, loose. Can be recovered by the Stags.
Maloney pokes it out again. He's got some very active hands out there. And finally rebounded by the Ramblers. Ball's on the fast break. That's going to be a charge. Tried to go for the Euro step, just wasn't there. Good defense by the Stags, and they're going to be getting that ball back. That was 25, Brody Skierback trying that nifty little move. Unfortunately, couldn't get it through.
Dreves passes over to Bilas, guarded by Winkle. High post to Lewis. Drives and scores. Good bucket there from number 12, Gavin Lewis.
And Winkle takes it down the court. Oh, showing off some moves, but passes it over to Rodenball. Skierback again. Back to Winkle. Rodenball for three. And that's a miss, but it's rebounded by the Ramblers, and that's going to be good. Max Elin with the rebound and the putback. It's going to be an and one for the Ramblers, and here he goes to the line.
Even when the Ramblers miss from three, they still get a bucket from him, as number 1, Andrew George, is going to check back into the game for the Stags.
Everything's going right for the Ramblers right now. Free throw is short off the front of the rim. Fast break for the Stags. And they take it right back down and get an and one. So now who is that? That's number 20. That's going to be Alex Figueroa for Kingsley. He's going to be shooting one. And Politan's heading back in for the Ramblers. Out goes Maloney. He was playing some great defense out there, some very active hands. Poking the ball loose a few times.
Figueroa at the line. Shot up and in off the backboard and the rim twice. It's going to be Winkle bringing the other ball the other way for the Ramblers. Being pressed heavily by George. Ealing. Back to Winkle. Pollington. McBain looking to get in their offense.
Back to Elin in the corner. He drives, kicks back out to Skierback. And turnover. Good job playing the passing lanes by Kingsley. He's trying to swing that out to Rodenball in the corner. Oh. Skierback trips and it gets dribbled off his head out of bounds. It's going to stay down here with Kingsley.
Checking back in for the Ramblers, number 3, Colton Haverkamp. Winkle goes to the bench. It's Lewis, shot blocked by the Ramblers, rebounded by Ealing, and it's going to be Haverkamp bringing it the other way.
That's a great recovery by Politan to block that shot. May have gotten away with a foul there, but refs didn't see it, doesn't count. Oh. A little confusion there in the Ramblers offense, but it's still fine. Bit of a slowdown in the pace of the game this second quarter. Rodenbaugh misses the little jump, middle layup. That's an offensive foul. I think Politan started falling down before he got contacted, but that was a good way to draw a charge by Politan. It's going to be going back to the Ramblers.
George still pressing for the Stags. It's going to be Haverkamp. Able to get across half court. Gets it to Pollington. Wants to go to Rodenbaugh. He's going to be called for a travel.
Good defense by the Stags. They've really picked it up here in the second quarter. Got about 2 minutes left, and they've only given up 7 points so far. And we're going to have Carter Murphy checking in for Skierbeck.
Dreves. Minute 55 left in the first half. McBain up 30-15. Dreves guarded by Haverkamp. Tries to go back door to Lewis. It'll be tipped by Haverkamp. Kingsley is going to remain in possession. Lewis. Timbound for the Stags. It's George in the corner. Pass down low.
Good skip pass. Layup is no good. Gets the rebound. That layup's no good. Gets it again. But third time's the charm. That's good.
Ealing into Rodenbaugh. Haverkamp going to get it back. Going to look to set up the offense.
Oh, ball's tipped, stolen, trips. And that's going to be McBain ball. And we got number 11 subbing in for the Stags. That's going to be Nick Harkerink. Now goes number 10, Brody Wolf.
Haverkamp, guarded by George. Over to Ealing. Just over a minute left. It's Murphy. Picks up his dribble, gets it to Pollington. Haverkamp pump fakes, drives baseline. Shot up, no good. Ball on the floor. It's going to be Kingsley that comes out with it. Lewis going the other way. His shot no good.
Good defense by the Ramblers in transition there. And that's going to be off McBain. Rodenbaugh tipped it out. Let's see what Kingsley can draw up here. So far, their inbounds players haven't been very creative. Off to the corner, Rodenbaugh looks like he lost him there, but three is no good.
Haverkamp in possession. 30 seconds left in this first half. It's Ealing. Goes down low to Rodenbaugh. He's open, shot up and good.
That's a staple of the McBain offense, has been for years now, and it's executed perfectly there.
Dreves drives to the bucket, reverse layup, no good. Rebounded by Harkerink. He's going to be called for a travel. McBain's going to take back over with 4.8 seconds left. Haverkamp. 2 seconds left. Three up and in at the buzzer. Bucket counts. McBain's going to go into the break with a 35-17 lead.
If you're looking to settle down in beautiful Central Michigan, look no further than Arrow Homes. Family owned and operated since 1972, Arrow Homes offers an innovative process of home construction that saves you money and time without sacrificing quality. Their top-of-the-line construction workers have 15 years of experience building homes. You can see some of their work on their website. They are open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. contact them at 231-328-4318 or in their website at arrowhomes.com.
And welcome to the halftime report brought to you by Grayson Guernsey. And so far, it's kind of been a one-sided match. McBain has just been dominating the entire time. And I mean, at the beginning of the game, Kingsley had a little bit of a lead, but so far, just McBain's been doing what McBain does and just being good at basketball. The halftime stats so far is Colton Haverkamp has shot two 3-pointers and 2 2-pointers. He has a total of 10 points, 1 steal, 1 turnover, and I think 3 fouls. He is tied with scoring with Josh Rodenbaugh, which he has 10 as well, hitting 2 threes and 2 twos. In third place with scoring is Casey Pollington. He's hit 3 threes so far, has a total of 9 points. And then right behind him is going to be Drew Hamilton that has a total of 4 points so far in the half. And one thing I am seeing a little bit is that McBain's having a bit of a hard time rebounding, really. I mean, the one that's been rebounding the most is obviously Trenton Brunick, because for the past couple of games he's just been a rebounding monster, just being able to get up there, grab that ball, getting out of shoulders and just start creating separation so that he can be able to snag in the ball and pass it off to some of his teammates. But rebounding right now, like I said, has been a real problem. Kingsley's got a lot of rebounds that McBain should have had. One key thing, too, is that I have not seen a lot of boxing out down the post by McBain at all. I mean, there are some ones like Trenton Brunick's boxing out, but really I don't see really anybody doing boxing out at all. Defensively, both these two, Kingsley's, they're running a type of defense where it's just like 2 people go towards the ball at once. It's kind of like seek the ball or something like that. And it's working for them kind of decently, but McBain has been able to work around that. Since there's 2 guys on one person, there has to be one guy wide open. So they're taking advantage of that, doing the quick passes, and McBain is just doing the I think man-to-man help side type defense, really being able to just once the ball's over the other side of the court, the dude on the right other wing side just comes in and try to get to that middle. So they're doing a good job of that. But I see this being a really big action-packed game. Right now the score is 35-17, so I mean, it's somewhat of a close game. I mean, they're only down by 20 points or so. So, yeah, second half, I predict Kingsley's going to come out here and probably score a little bit more points that they did the first half. Just getting a little bit closer to McBain's lead, and McBain's going to try to do what they always do and just play keep away mostly. Trying to keep their lead, if not add to it, which they're probably going to add to it because, again, it's McBain. They're really good at basketball, and this team's especially good at threes, which for the McBain offense really isn't designed for 3-point shooting, but this JV team just has a lot of excellent shooters on it, so great future potential on the McBain JV team right here. And I think that will do it for the halftime report. This was brought to you by Grayson Guernsey, and I'll see you for the end of the game wrap-up.
McLain Transmission and Auto Sales. Transmission repair and vehicle sales in Northern Michigan. Locally owned and operated. Being a member of the community means that we take pride in the work that we do for our neighbors. You can expect honest and expert service from us. Every repair, every sale, every time. Servicing Cadillac, Lake City, Manton, Mesick, Big Rapids, Traverse City, and surrounding areas. Located on 2730 South LaChance Road, Lake City, Michigan. Call us at 231-779-1394 or check out our website at McLainTransmission.com.
Northern Truck Service, established in 2015 by John Skierbeck. It's a full diesel mechanic shop that can do anything from changing a light bulb to a full rebuild. With a stock of most parts, they can get you back on the road in no time.
Hello and welcome back to the start of the second half. It's going to be the Ramblers in possession, up 35-17. Haverkamp, guarded by Dreves, goes to Pollington. Rodenbaugh cut, gets the pass, shot up, and good start to the second half for the Ramblers.
Good pass, Pollington there to get inside. Run ball with a nice little floater. And that's a travel against the Stags. It's going to be going back right back to McBain.
Just another unforced turnover by the Stags. They're going to need to limit those here in the second half if they want to get back in this game. Haverkamp over to Brunick. Hamilton at the top of the key. Looking to drive. Kicks out to Pollington. Haverkamp, McBain moving a little slow here to start. That's Dreves with the steal in transition. Shot up and in.
Just a little lazy with the ball handling right there, but that's an easy problem to fix.
Haverkamp over to Hamilton. Hamilton looks to drive. Shot up and in off the rim.
Good job taking advantage of the poor defense there by the Stags. And we're going to keep swinging it around. He's just going to dribble for a little while. Now we're going to keep swinging it around. Oh, good defense there by the Ramblers. Unable to recover the tipped pass leads to an easy layup for the Stags.
Haverkamp hesitates and goes. Ball tipped away by Dreves. He's going the other way with it. 1-on-2. Guarded by Rodenbaugh. Reverse, no good. Kingsley gets their board. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Rodenbaugh.
Haverkamp's having a little trouble controlling the ball right now. Well, really this entire McBain team is at the moment. They just need to slow things down. And Paulington's unable to catch the pass right there. It's going to go right back to the Stags. It's been a pretty fast-paced, sloppy third quarter so far to start off. Ball goes out to the corner, back up top. And he's going to pull up for three. That's no good. And he's going to get back to Haverkamp on a pass that was almost stolen.
Haverkamp going to his left, kicks to Paulington. 3 up and in.
May as well just call this kid Clay Thompson. He does not miss from three.
Susan into the post for Wolf. Shot up from Dance is good.
Good ball movement by the Stags there, leading to the easy floater. Haverkamp's going to take it out. He gets stripped again, and he strips it out. And it gets passed into the middle. Layup is good for the Stags. Haverkamp's having a little trouble with the Kingsley defense right now. It's losing control of the ball a little bit. We will be back to you in just a moment. And we're back from the timeout. It's going to be McBain ball. It's going to be Haverkamp taking it up again. This pressure defense is starting to work for the Stags.
Haverkamp to Rodenbaugh. Hamilton. Kicks to Paulington. It's going to be an illegal screen called on Josh Rodenbaugh.
That's unfortunate. That was a really good pass by Paulington to the cutter inside with an easy layup. I don't know how he fit that in there, but it's going to be a missed layup after the really great pass. But McBain's going to take it back up. Haverkamp has it.
Good spin move, gets it to Rodenbaugh. It's Brunick, 3 up, no good. Ball loose, rebounded by Hamilton, and number 5, Dreves, strips it away, and he's going the other way. Kicks to Lewis, drives baseline. Dance, ball loose, Paulington pressuring.
Just got to be careful with those hands there. But it's good defense, and he forces a turnover. Haverkamp taking it up again. It's going to be pressured again at half court. It's able to get past on this time. Rodenbaugh for the deep 3, and that didn't even touch the rim. So, short possession for the Ramblers. Ball's going to be going right back to the Stags.
Dreves. Over to Lewis. Pass down low to Dance. Susan picks up his dribble, got nowhere to go. Shot up, no good. Ball gonna be tipped.
And it's going to stay down here with Kingsley, tipped off of McBain.
It's Dance. Now to the corner, back to Dance. Guarded by Pollington. 3 up. No good. Rebounded by Brunick.
He's been feeling very confident on that shot, but I don't think Kingsley coach is very happy with that. McBain's got some good ball moving going right now, just swinging it out around the perimeter. Drives. I don't know if that was a pass or a shot, but whatever it was, it worked, and McBain gets the easy 2. Kingsley taking it back up the floor. He's going to drive on Pollington. He's going to lose the ball, and it's going to be going back to McBain. Good defense there, forcing the turnover. Go ahead.
Checking in for the Stags is going to be number 50, Carl Wagner, and number 1, Andrew George.
We also have Skylar Franklin checking in for the Ramblers.
It's going to be Haverkamp bringing the ball up for the Ramblers. 1:55 left in the third quarter. It's Brunick, guarded by George. Rodenbaugh, Franklin. Looks to drive, spin move, shot up, no good. Brunick comes down with it, kicks out to Haverkamp, pump fakes. Hamilton, good swing of the ball. Rodenbaugh's 3 up, no good. Franklin and Kingsley, number 10, Wolf fight for it. It's going to be a jump ball. Stags will take possession. Checking in for McBain, number 10, Brennan Cucci.
Well, I think we're at the point now where the threes aren't falling for McBain. Can't make all of them, but they're still getting good looks, and they're not afraid to put them up. And passed right to Brunick, and he's going to get out to Rodenbaugh after the turnover.
Rodenbaugh looking to set up the offense with Haverkamp on the bench. Cucci to Brunick. Hamilton cuts through. It's going to be Franklin. Franklin passes.
Good pass.
Rodenbaugh scores with a hand literally in his face. It's going to be Stags back in possession.
Great pass there by Franklin to get down low to Rodenbaugh. Oh, shot is blocked, and McBain's going to rebound it. It's going to be Rodenbaugh on the fast break. He gets met by number 50.
Franklin down low to Cucci.
Bit of a size disadvantage, and he's going to be fouled. That was a hard foul there. That's a big size disadvantage. Wagner's pretty big, and Cucci is pretty small. That led to a pretty big collision, but it looks like Cucci's okay. He's going to be up for his 2 free throws. First one is off the front of the rim, no good. We're going to have number 30 checking in for the Ramblers. That is going to be Josiah Krutoff. And Drew Hamilton's going to be checking out of the game. A little delay in the action. That may be warning on the Kingsley bench. We believe that's what it was about. Ref pointed over at the coach, and he doesn't look too happy. Second one rims out, no good. Rebound, layup, no good.
Dreves pass down to George is good. but the block by Brunick even better.
That's just how you draw it up. Just leave them wide open on their basket, and then just recover and make it, just makes it look a whole lot cooler.
Dreves gets it into George, pump fake, shot blocked by Brunick again. It's going to be Wagner with the rebound.
And he's going to step out of bounds. It's going to be McBain ball with 8 seconds left here in the third quarter. Rodenball's going to take it up. He's going to move quickly. Screen, good screen. Long three. It's going to be short, and that's going to be the end of the quarter. McBain's going into the fourth quarter leading the Kingsley Sags 46-25.
And going into the end of the third quarter, just like to give a shout out to Littletown Jerky, a proud sponsor of the Rambler Review.
Best jerky you can find. And we are back here for the fourth quarter. McBain leads 46-25. Big 21-point victory. Big 21-point lead right now for the Ramblers. It's going to be Stags ball to start the quarter. And we have a little delay, and it's going to be McBain ball, actually. So now we're going to start the ball, and it's going to be inbounded by Franklin to Rodenball, if we can get started. There we go.
Rodenbaugh in possession for the Ramblers, guarded by Wolf. Gets it to Franklin. Cucci cuts through, kicks to Brunick.
Good pass underneath. Easy layup. That's going to be Josiah Kurtoff with the shot. Good offense there by the Ramblers.
Dreves guarded closely by Franklin. Ball loose. It's going to be Brunick. Tries to go the other way. He's going to be tripped up. Be a foul on number 5, Tucker Dreves. That's going to be his third.
And McBain ball. It's going to be Franklin take it out. He's probably just going to give it right back to Rodenball.
Checking in for the Stags, number 11, Nick Harkerink, and number 24, Breslin Blackmer.
Rodenball taking the ball up for the Ramblers. Screen out to Cucci. Looking for a man's pass to out to Kurtoff. Back to Franklin. And ball stolen, and that's a big fast break for the Stags. Almost thought we were back playing man again. But that's going to be turnover. That's going to stay down here for the Stags. We're going to have 24. Winkle check back in.
Dreves, guarded by Franklin, trying to get the ball in. He's going to find Blackmer. Up to Lewis. Guarded by Cucci, going to his right. Gets a screen from Dreves. Shot up, no good. Cucci with the rebound, going the other way. Brunick. It's going to be fouled. It's going to be against number 5 of Kingsley. That's Dreves. That's going to be his 4th foul of the game. Number 2, Barrett Bilas.
Oh, got a substitution, stop and play there. It's going to be number 2, Barrett Belas, checking in for the Stags. McBain's got a pretty small lineup out there with Winkle and Cucci. And now we're ready to start. A little confusion out there on the inbound. Looked like we had a couple players run into each other, but gets back out to Cucci. Where is he going to pass? He's going to pass it out to Winkle. Kutoff gets it. He's looking for a man pass 2. Pass out to Franklin. Wide open for 3. That one's off the front of the rim. Bounces off to the right, and it's rebounded by the Stags.
It's going to be George in possession for the Stags. Pump fakes. Pass can be stolen by Brunick. Going the other way. Just George back. Brunick shot up and in.
Good defense there by Brunick, leading to the easy layup.
That extends McBain's lead to 25, and Kingsley will take a timeout. Checking in for the Stags going to be number 4, Trevor Susan, and checking in for the Ramblers is going to be number 40, Carter Murphy.
And we are back. It's going to be Kingsley ball. They're going to be trailing by 25. Score is 50-25 right now in favor of the Ramblers. Got about 6 minutes left here in the game. And so far, it's been a pretty solid game for the Ramblers. They've been having a great night shooting and on defense. Very complete game for them.
It's going to be George in possession for the Stags. He's going to get it to Belas. It's going to be out of bounds. McBain's going to take over on offense.
Winkle there with the deflection. Looks like if Belas just let that go, it probably would have been off the Ramblers. Cucci with some slick ball handling right there. Pressure's definitely been turned up by the Stags. Drive, layup, no good. Rebound by Kingsley.
George bringing it the other way. Stags pushing the pace. George over to Belas, guarded by Winkle. It's going to be Lewis, guarded by Cucci. Blackmer into the corner. Back to Lewis. Into the post for Susan. Good pass down low. George can't get the shot off. It's going to be pass stolen by Winkle, coming the other way.
Not sure why he passed it there. He had the easy layup. Drives in. Foul on the shot. Brunick's going to be going to the line for 2.
Checking in for the Stags is going to be number 5, Tucker Dreves, number 10, Brody Wolf, and number 3, Tyler Dantz.
Here's the first shot for Brunick. And that's good. Gonna push lead to 26.
Thomas Maloney also going to check in for the Ramblers.
Here's the second shot for Brunick. This one bounced off the back of the rim, but he gets... No, we got a foul. It's going to be staying with the Stags. Foul is on Brunick. That's going to be his 3rd of the game.
Dreves in possession for the Stags. On 4 fouls currently. Pass to Donce is going to go off his hands, out of bounds. McBain's going to take back over. Looks like Kingsley's going to apply a full court press here.
This is about the time of the game, especially with around 5 minutes left, down by 26. We're probably going to start seeing more of the kids who don't usually play a whole lot come in. And, oh, good move there by number 4. That's going to be a layup, and that's going to be good.
And Skierback's going to step on the line as he tries to inbound it. So Kingsley's going to take over under the Rambler hoop.
About 4:30 left here. Looking for the inbound. Can't find anything. Gets it out on the baseline. Swings it up top. Back out to the corner. He's going to be looking for something, and there's nothing there. He's just going to have to reset. Or he's not going to reset. He's going to pass it to the elbow. He's going to drive. Shot's up. Layup's no good. Rebounded by Brunick. He's going to get it out to Winkle. We're going to set up a play here. Out to Maloney. Corner. Double teamed. Maloney breaks. Gets out of it. Oh, errant pass. That's going to be a fast break for the Stags. Winkle comes down there, and that's a foul. It's going to be 2 for Kingsley. It's going to be number 12. That is Gavin Lewis shooting 2 for Kingsley. Shot is up and bounces off the rim, goes in. Checking in for the Ramblers is going to be number 44, Max Elin. Second shot, that one's going to be no good. It's going to be knocked out of bounds off the Ramblers. It's going to be staying down here with Kingsley.
It's going to be Dreves to inbound. Going to go to the corner to Susan. Up to Donce. Guarded by Winkle. Cross court to Dreves. He's going to drive. Pump fake.
Maloney's playing some good defense there.
Wolf.
Gonna get a screen. Oh. Layup is good. McBain ball. Brunick passes it back to Maloney after Maloney inbound it. Good crossover there from Maloney. Errant pass. And it's going to be going back to Kingsley with about 3:13 left. It's going to be Dreves bringing up the ball for the Stags. Got a screen, pass out to the corner. Had a shot, didn't want to take it. Pass inside, and we're going to have a foul. That's going to be on Winkle. I believe that's going to be his second. We got Andrew George checking in for the Stags.
Dreves looking inbound for the Stags. Gonna have to go deep to George, guarded by Murphy. Gets past him, floater up. No good, rebounded by Susan. Kicks it out to Wolf. He's gonna drive baseline. Back out to Dreves, pump fake. Pump fakes again, can't get the 3 away. Susan's 3 up, no good. Rebounded by Wolf. It's gonna be a foul called on the Ramblers. Brody Wolf's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
It's been a relatively clean game up until now. We're starting to see quite a bit more fouls in this game as the clock winds down.
Foul's going to be on Brunick, his 4th. Wolf's first free throw up, no good. Number 5, Drew Hamilton is going to check in for Brunick.
second shot. That one is going to go in.
Hamilton has to go to Maloney. Pressure by Dreves. Kingsley looking to trap. Maloney beats the trap. Shot no good by Maloney.
And we're going to have a jump ball. I believe that it's going to be going to Kingsley. McBain seems to be a little confusion there on the inbounds, but we got it all figured out. He step out of bounds? Yes, he did. That's going to be going right back to the Ramblers.
This press by the Stags has been causing the Ramblers some trouble. Hamilton needs to find someone to get in and finds Ealing. Ealing goes behind the back, finds Winkle. Trap coming. Good behind the back from Winkle. He's going to get across half court. Keeps it away from Dreves. Loses a little bit. Ball loose. Foul. If that's on Dreves, he may be done.
I believe that's 5 on Dreves. I don't think he's very happy about that call, from what I can hear. But we're going to have about a whole new lineup in for Kingsley with about 2 minutes left in the game. So we're going to have Winkle going to the line. We've just entered the bonus. Everything's double bonus now once you reach 5 fouls in a quarter, so they're going to be shooting 2 right here. Seems like we have little confusion, waiting for ref to give Winkle the ball, and there he goes. First shot. Drills it. Gonna be looking for a second. Second shot is good. It's going to bring the score up to 53-31.
George in possession for the Stags. Going to be playing point guard with Dreves done for the game. To Bilas, to Wagner. Bilas looking to drive. George in the corner, uses a screen, pump fakes. Needs to find someone. Loose pass, stolen by Ealing. 3-on-2. Winkle pulls up for the mid-range jump shot, no good. It's going to be Bilas bringing it the other way. He's got Blackmer. George, long 2 is good.
That was a big shot right there. It cut it down to 20 points with a minute and a half left. Maloney brings it up. Goes between the legs, able to get down there. Avoiding the 10-second call. And we're going to have a foul on number 1. I don't believe that was intentional, but Maloney's going to be going to the line for 2.
That is George's second foul of the game. Maloney, first free throw. No good. Franklin and Krutoff going to check in for Winkle and Hamilton. Maloney's second free throw. Up. Can't get that one to fall either. Rebounded by Harkerink. He's bringing it the other way. Picks up his dribble. Aaron pass recovered by George. He's going to try to use Wagner's screen. Wagner's going to take it. Guarded by Ealing. That's Bilas. Driving to the hoop. Good pass down there to Harkerink. His shot no good. Rebounded by Ealing. He's bringing it the other way. 50 seconds left. Ealing driving to the rim. He's going to be fouled on the shot. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Pace is really picking up here down the last minute and a half. We got a lot of people trying to score right now. Usually you try to slow things down with about 45 seconds left with this big lead, but the pedals staying to the floor for the Ramblers.
That foul was on number 50, Carl Wagner, his first.
And both free throws are good for Elin.
It's going to be George. 40 seconds left to go in the game. Screen from Wagner. Guarded by Ealing. Drives to the baseline. Pass to Bilas. Got a foot in the paint. Fadeaway. Shot. No good. Gets his own board. Pulls it out. Pass stolen by Murphy. It's going to be Maloney. He's going to look to slow the tempo down.
Looking for an over and back there. I don't think they understand what an over and back is. Good pass down low, and Murphy gets two. And that's going to be the game. Final score is your McBain Ramblers 57, Kingsley Stags 33.
Reedy's is a family restaurant on Main Street in McBain. Their menu has something for everyone from kids' meals and pizza or burgers to their entrees such as grilled salmon, grilled tilapia, pasta dishes, and the best barbecue ribs or chicken around. Tuesday through Thursdays, Reedy's is open from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays, they close at 9 p.m. And Sundays, they are not open at all. Food for your mood. Here at Shepherd's Agency in downtown McBain, we are your local and trusted source for all your insurance needs. We truly appreciate our clients and we work hard to provide them with the best coverage at a fair price. If you're not already a client of ours, contact us and let us see what we can do for you. Call us at 231-825-2411. Stop in the office or visit us online at shepherdsagency.com.
Come shop at the family-owned Lakeside Ace Hardware, where you'll always leave satisfied. We pride ourselves at giving customers top-of-the-line products such as Benjamin Moore paint, Traeger grills, Uni ovens, and much more. We provide great tools from companies like Milwaukee and DeWalt, but our best product is our customer service. Our friendly staff is always happy to help you get what you need to make a perfect house better. The price is always right here at Lakeside Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
And that will be it. The final score is 57-33. McBain coming on top in that matchup. Like I said, towards the end of it, it was a pretty good game. I mean, Kingsley started to engage offensively. I mean, they started on defense. They also did very good. A lot of turnovers. They did a good job of being able to get the ball away from McBain and preventing them from scoring. I mean, still they scored 57 points, but again, Kingsley just did a good job defensively, being able to get all those steals. One thing I saw they did really well is that on the top of the three, what they'd do is they would trap them, prevent them from really moving, and then McBain players were supposed to bring help side, but I don't know why they didn't bring that many help guys. So then they'd get the steal off of that and then go down the court and score. So they just did a good job in the second half of transitioning, just going back and forth, being able to score baskets on, like I said, the transition. The final stat line for the McBain Ramblers players will be final stat line for Colton Haverkamp, 12 total points, 1 steal, 2 turnovers. Drew Hamilton, a total of 6 points, 1 rebound, 1 steal. Brendan Cucci had a total of 1 rebounds and 2 missed free throws. Trent Brunick had a total of 3 points and went 1 for 2 on free throws and had 10 rebounds. 10 rebounds. I mean, like I said, what I saw is he was the only one that was boxing out. In my opinion, that's what I saw. So, yeah, he basically got every single one of them. 2 steals, 2 turnovers, and 4 fouls. Skylar Franklin had 1 assist and had 1 turnover. Thomas Baloney went 0 for 2 on free throws, had 1 rebound, and had 2 turnovers. Braden Winkle went 2 for 4, had a total of 2 points, and had 1 steal and 2 fouls. Brody Skierbeck had a total of 1 rebound and 1 turnover and 1 foul. Joshua had a total of 2 points, and that was it. Landon Kurt out, so he was injured, so he didn't score any points or do anything. Josh Rodenbaugh, well, he did fold and was a good support. I'll give him that credit. Joshua Rodenbaugh had a total of 14 points, 1 rebound and 1 steal, so he had a pretty good game again. He has a lot of potential in the future to be a good baller. I mean, he's just a very, very productive basketball player. Carter Murphy had a total of 2 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. And then Kason Pollington had a total of 12 points, 1 rebound, and then 2 turnovers. Final stat line, Max Lean had a total of 4 points and went 2 for 3 on free throws, and then had a total of 4 rebounds and 1 steal. Again, the final score was 57-33, and stay tuned to watch the McBain Ramblers versus the Kingsley Stag varsity basketball game, and this has been your wrap-up report.